We all know leaders that love using jargon. They're always using acronyms and spouting the latest organisational buzzwords. But beyond the usual eye rolls the jargon junkie elicits, is there any other negative impact? Recent research suggests that the use of jargon hampers our ability to lead others effectively. More on that soon. One definition of jargon is special words or expressions that are used by a professional group that are difficult for others to understand. Jargon helps those in the know to feel more part of an exclusive group. But that exclusiveness comes, by definition, at the exclusion of others. Jargon can easily create a barrier that reinforces insiders and outsiders. As a management consultant, I came across a lot of jargon. I learnt quickly to ask what each jargon word meant, knowing I had to work them into a report at some point. Once you let the jargon word pass the first time, it just became more and more difficult to find out what the word meant later. Sometimes we are so immersed in our environment that we don't even recognise the jargon we're using. In leadership, there's always a risk of information being lost in translation and people being made to feel excluded. Using jargon just makes the whole situation even worse. Research published recently reconfirms that jargon reduces the ability for people to process information. It's as if jargon makes information harder to hear. Now, that's not overly surprising, and it replicates previous studies. What's interesting is they're finding that the impact on processing information persists even if definitions of terms are included. So even if I explain what the jargon means, I'm still losing my audience in the process. The research shows that using a jargon has three main impacts. 1, people understand less. 2, people identify with the message and the messenger less. And 3, people are less interested in finding out more about the topic. Now, I've often talked about the importance of building connections with others through warmth and competence. People who use jargon in an attempt to demonstrate competence might reduce their ability to build connection. Leaders play a significant role in helping others to feel like they belong. This research demonstrates that if you want them to belong faster, cut down on the jargon. So, how do we reduce the use of jargon in the workplace? One technique I've seen is a jargon jar. You may have come across swear jars in the past where people add a small amount of money each time they swear. It's a light-hearted way of trying to change their behaviour. Well, you can do the same with jargon. As a leader, model it yourself and get those coins ready. I'm sure you may need them. The other approach is to not let jargon pass in meetings, but rather to pause and ask the person to explain what they mean. That can help others to feel included and less likely to feel like they're asking a stupid question to get that definition. So this week, try to cut down on the amount of jargon that you're using and have a great week.